Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be going more into detail about the HubSpot for Sales add-on that is readily available for both Gmail, Outlook and Outlook for desktop. How many times, if you're working in a professional role, have you been working from an email client such as Gmail, Outlook or Outlook for desktop, only to find at the end of the working day you've sent all your emails, you've done all the work, but then you find you actually need to store all these emails, store all these documents, as well as storing these snippets within your central database so the rest of the business has transparency? Well, with that said, fear no more, because the HubSpot for Sales add-on allows you to centralize not only your working day, but all your documentation and all your admin into one singular working flow. What this will allow you to do is allow you to take it from this normal Compose tab that I've got open within Gmail and basically overload it with a bunch of new features that directly link to your CRM in the form of templates, sequences, documents, meetings, and snippets. What it will also allow you to do is it will allow you to centrally work from within your inbox, as well as having a direct integration into your CRM in the form of HubSpot. So you're probably asking me, how do I go about setting those up? Where do I need to go? So what you're going to want to do is head over to this link. This link is provided by HubSpot themselves on the knowledge base, and it is basically a one-stop guide on how to install for Gmail, Office 365, and Outlook for desktop. In this example, I'm going to show you how to do the Chrome extension, which is by far the most simplest, but overall this should take no longer than 5 minutes for each system to be set up. What you're going to want to do is just check over basically the matrix and make sure that you have the recommended requirements for HubSpot to work as intended. As you can see, pretty much everything should be compliant if you're using a cloud-based system such as Office 365 or Chrome. If you are using the Outlook desktop program, you will just need 2019 or above 2013. As you can see, there's more information on the operating system as well as system requirements as well. Like I said, what you're going to want to do is head over to the system that you're using. So in this example, we are using Chrome. So what this allows you to do is you've got a button both to head over to the Chrome store page or the Office 365 install page, and you also have the heading as well for easy access. If you click the actual install button, this will take you over to the store page. As you can see, I've already got it installed, but what you can do from here is you can actually add it to Chrome just by a click of a button. What it will then proceed to ask you to do is simply log into your HubSpot account. Something similar to as it shows within the screenshots. So HubSpot Sales, add to Chrome, and then you'll be asked to log into HubSpot Sales. Again, on the Office 365 side of things, that's also very, very straightforward. In terms of it will ask you to install that as well. And then either doing it as an individual, or it will ask you to do it as an admin in terms of the entire business, in terms of centrally deploying it as well. In terms of once the add-on's installed, you're probably going to be asking me, okay, how does that differ? What can I do with that? So if we head over back to our Compose pane, you'll notice some noticeable changes within the Gmail interface or Outlook with some slight variations. As you can see, I have now access to templates, sequences, documents, meetings, as well as snippets, and the ability to log and track emails. The way the HubSpot add-on works, you'll know it's centrally deployed if you've got a HubSpot icon either within Outlook or Gmail, with usually a green light next to it, which basically allows you to access your settings, as well as troubleshooting and various other aspects from there as well. Within the Gmail, you'll also see you've got the ability to have the sidebar, and you'll notice the sprocket icon on the right. What this allows you to do, if you have this open, this will stay open as kind of like a sticky menu, and it will also show you your entire database's contacts as well. If you begin to compose an email, such as sending it to someone that you may know, as soon as you type in the recipient, the HubSpot add-on will then look within the actual central CRM to see if that contact's already stored. So as you can see, I've just typed in myself, sam.banks@prodo.com, and the actual add-on has picked up sam.banks already exists within our CRM. What this allows us to do is it allows us to at a glance from without leaving Gmail or Outlook. It allows us to basically get a good glance over basically the demographics of the contacts. It allows us to see the associated company, deals, tasks, timeline activity, as well as tickets as well, depending on your HubSpot subscription. What this allows you to do as kind of a rep is it allows you to speed up and make your working flow a lot more efficient. It allows you to be able to type your emails out whilst having all the information from your database on the same screen without having to open several different windows just to get to the same point. What that means is if you are lacking information from the actual overview screen, you can simply press open in CRM. What this will then allow you to do is it will take you, rather than just to the actual homepage of HubSpot, it will take you directly to the actual profile from within HubSpot. And from there, you can actually find more granular information. You can find deals, companies, attribution, as well as notes from your colleagues as well. This is a really powerful way to use the tool because it allows you to have a seamless handover internally without the recipient even noticing. It allows you to pick up the conversation from where you left off. More so, what you'll also want to do is configure your settings. So not only have you got the tools along the top now that it's been installed, but you're going to want to configure this. You may have some employees within the business that by default, a lot of the emails they do are confidential, or they're emailing suppliers, which you don't want to bloat your database with. In order to customize that, what you're going to want to head over to, especially in Gmail, is this HubSpot icon at the top. And what you want to do is you want to head over to the log and track settings. What this allows you to do is set your default settings for how the add-on will work once it's connected to Gmail. So either when you compose an email, you can always have it pre-selected. So every email before you send is selected to log it, or you can reverse engineer it in terms of turning this off and disabling log and track. You can also make the view a lot more condensed. So you can take off the associations to make it a lot more easier to view, as well as you can actually set up certain email domains. So for example, your company's domain, so it might be google.com or hubspot.com, and it'll mean that any emails that you send emails to with that email domain, it will never log within the actual CRM, which allows the basically risk of human error in terms of sensitive or confidential information going into your central CRM. And that's it. That's an introduction to the HubSpot for Sales add-on. It's a very powerful tool to make sure that, one, you're working more efficiently, and two, making sure that the entire business has transparency over the day-to-day activities. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will speak to you soon.